Hey everyone, and welcome to another video by Simovations. I'm Simovations. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Please subscribe. If you missed last week's video, there will be a link in the description down below, or you can click the clickable I button above. So, let's get into today's episode of Dorm It Up. So, last week's episode of Dorm It Up, we did this corner room for two girls. So today's episode, we're moving over one room. We're going to be working in this center room. It's a small little room, and it's got one wall with windows, and luckily there's two windows on that wall. So we're going to start off by taking out all personal items, moving all of the actual furniture out the room to basically get ready to update the walls, flooring, and lighting in this room. So the clientele we're working with today, the two students that are going to be living in this room, are two guys. One is studying psychology, the other one is studying drama. Now, they're two very different people, but they're both kind of similar in their likes and interests in terms of they're not really sporty guys. They both like video gaming. They both like being able to chill out, relax, watch TV, watch movies, and they both are very into color. They're not like black and white or anything. They like color. So I wanted to give them a nice room that's perfect for them, has a space for a nice TV and everything for them, and one that they can chill out in. They can actually enjoy the space, basically. So as you can see, I started out by putting in the beds, the end tables, and the desks. And what I'm going with is with this space, I'm trying to go for a kind of a symmetrical bedroom in terms of where the beds are placed. So right now I'm just trying to pick coloring, like color palettes, and I end up actually going with this dark wood and the blue bedding, and all of the desks come with the blue like shelving and drawers, and I end up going with the wardrobes that match from the Discover University pack. Basically I wanted to utilize this pack as much as possible in this room because of the fact that these guys are looking for the university experience, having the university supplied wardrobes and everything like all of that. So basically I'm trying to decide on wardrobe space because last week I went with the custom content wardrobes, but those wouldn't work in this situation because of the fact that I only get one swatch in those, and that's white. So I eventually decided to just go with this wardrobe that matches everything else, and it just helped quite a bit because of the fact that it made sense in terms of the space. It fits the space. So as you can see here, I'm just trying to go with what I want to do with the space in terms of I've now got this little area on the side which I need to fill, and trying to decide what I'm going to put there. So basically I've got this whole area set up. I've got the desks with the chair, and both students have a desk, both students have chairs, beds, bedside tables, and wardrobes, so it's all perfect in terms of everyone's got what they need. Then trying to figure out what I can fill that space with, I decided to put a guitar on this side, in this back corner, because of the fact that the one student that's studying drama, he obviously needs a guitar so he can learn the guitar skill, because that's one important skill that's needed for getting some of the auditions for acting. Then I decided to go with this lamp in the back corner just to add in an extra light source in this room, and it also cozies up the space. Then I went with the mini fridge and microwave in the back by the front door, just because of the fact that I'm doing that with every room because there's no kitchen in the living area. So I wanted to give each student or each room a fridge and microwave. Then I'm filling this middle space between the two beds with the TV. Now this is where the TV, the media unit, and the video game station will be. So as you can see, I was trying to find a good media unit. I've got quite a few custom content pieces that would work, but there's not a lot that are in the right color swatch. So I really wanted to go with this unit, but going back and forth trying to find the right color swatch, it just didn't end up working. I mean, I go back and forth with it. As you can see, I would keep going back. I got stuck on this color because of the fact that that's the closest color I could find to with the rest of the room. And then with the couch, I went with this one mainly because of the fact that I can do this in yellow, and then I tied in the desk chairs in with this couch, bringing in a sense of yellow into the room, and the yellow complements the blue quite nicely. So I really wanted to bring that in, and it just adds in an extra pop of color to the room. And as you can see, then going back trying to find a different color you swatch for this media unit, I ended up just deleting that unit and actually putting in a bookcase. One, because of the fact that they do need a bookcase for all their books and stuff. And two, it's got a better color swatch match to the rest of the furniture. I know it's still not perfect, but it's a better swatch. Then I wanted to add in a carpet to the room because of the fact that with wooden flooring, even though it's not cold like tiles, you still need something to bring in some comfort and some warmth into the room. In terms of when you're walking around your room, you need something like carpeting underneath your feet just to give you that sense of warmth and comfort. And yeah, so just trying to decide on a carpet, I ended up going with one of the base game carpets, and it was one of the large ones, and just sizing it down because of the fact that it had quite a nice color swatch. As you can see, I went with this one, and even though it fits the space, it does go under some of the furniture. But I went with this one that has blues and browns in it, and it just ties in some of the blues and the brown wood tones into the space. Then deciding on paint color, I decided to go with gray on the walls, just because of the fact that it neutralizes the room. There's so much color going on in the room that it neutralizes the wall space. Then with the artwork above the beds, I decided to go with the it's the wall art from Tiny Living. I'll get there now. And basically, I decided again with those because of the fact that I could actually personalize them to the students. So as you can see, with these, I put two above each bed and changed these. This one I put with the animal prints because that guy really likes animals, and the other one I put with the leaf prints because the other guy really likes nature. He likes the nature, and I couldn't bring any plants into the room because it just ran out of space, and I wanted to keep their desks open and their nightstands open, so I just didn't put any plants in the space, but I brought in the sense of nature with those pictures. So as you can see, this is the final product. I'm really glad with how it came out. The students have nice desk space, they've got their fridge and microwave, and they've got their wardrobes. They got a nice area to sit and chill out and play video games, and they've just got a nice area that they can always add extra stuff to the walls and just fill up the space. So thanks for watching.